Hey everyone, so I wanted to share with you a little bit of fun that I had yesterday at the dump. You might sit there and say, how can anybody have fun at the dump? Well, it was fun. One of the fun things that I have is I just have this ability to be able to take random people and have a chat with them. Go on a cruise ship with me. And my mother-in-law can attest to that. I don't know, Brian, how you know so many people after we get off a cruise ship. It's just staggering. And that's just because they haven't jumped overboard to escape me. And it really just starts with, how are you today? Oh, I'm good. How are you? And then you have a chat. Because they talked back. They could communicate back. Our younger generation doesn't do that. Somebody's talking to me. I got to run the other way. I got to jump overboard to get away from this person. You have to be careful with that with this younger generation because they might jump overboard. Then you got to throw them a thingy. Hey, and hit the alarm. Man overboard or person overboard or it overboard in this new society. I'm not sure. It overboard. There you go. A world I don't understand. It overboard. Throw the ring out there. Oh, maybe we don't want to. Maybe they don't want that. Maybe we should ask them, hey, would you like us to throw you a... No. Okay, fine. Have fun swimming back to shore. It's okay. It wants to swim back to shore. Interesting world we're in. But anyway, I digress. I was having some fun at the dump yesterday. Working my butt off. And so I'm there. I'm in slot 15, and there's a pickup truck in slot 14, and he's unloading some stuff. And I look over, and I'm like, he kind of looks familiar. I don't know. And he happened to look up, and I said, it looks like you're having just as much fun at the dump as I am. And he says, yeah. I'm cleaning out my mom's estate. She just went in to care. Let me get you my flyer. So I jump back down, not jump, because you're not supposed to jump down. Climb down off my pickup truck. You've seen what the pickup truck was loaded with, so in other videos. So climb down off my pickup truck. And go and grab my flyer and walk over and just, here's my flyer. I'm a realtor. I'm not a pushy realtor. Here's just my estate's flyer. I'll leave you to that. If mom has a house that needs to be sold, I sure would love to be able to help you in any way that I can. Some of the stuff you've got here is actually good stuff, which is a little bit scary for me because there's some value to this stuff and you're just throwing it away. And I know that you just need to get the house sold. And I have this great thing called my seniors discount program. Since mom's gone into care, let me explain. I work differently than every other realtor in town. I have a contract that's different than every other realtor in town. I'm free to do whatever I need to do for you. So automatically, with my seniors program, mom gets a 0.5% discount from my side of the equation. As you know, the standard commission in real estate is 5%. Because mom is a senior citizen, when you work with me, I instantly offer you, you don't have to accept it, but I instantly offer you a 0.5% discount, 4.5%. That means that mom gets to keep about $3,000. And when mom's in care, $3,000 goes a long way. It's better giving it to mom than me giving it to the government. And he's like, oh, wow. I said, yeah, but that's all. I want us to get back to work. You've got your thing to do. I've got my thing to do here at the dump. We really shouldn't be sitting here talking too much. And then he says, Brian, didn't you work for All Risks Insurance? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. I just retired from them. Oh. I said, yeah, I don't remember which. You look very familiar to me. At first, you looked familiar to me. He said, yeah, I'm Scott. I'm like, Scott. Okay. Yeah, you were in Tecumseh. Of course, you were in the Tecumseh office. I said, are you still there? No, I just retired. Oh, cool. Awesome. He said, yeah, I needed to get out of there. It was just to the point where it just wasn't fun anymore. And I said, yeah, when we're working, we need to be doing fun. That's why I'm having fun here at the dump. I will always come to the dump. It's fun. I like it. It's just interesting to see the things that people are throwing away. It's part of our society. It's like a societal thing. I could probably write a PhD thesis at the dump in society stuff. And so I said to him, well, there's my flyer if I can help in any way. And then we just started chatting. I said, what are you doing now then? He said, I'm into woodworking. Oh, great. Charcuterie boards and stuff like that. And I said, oh, housewarming gifts when somebody buys and sells a house. He said, yeah, here's my card. I'm like, okay, great, Scott. Well, I'm going to send you a little note. And if that house needs to be sold, maybe I am lucky enough to have the listing because we know each other. And he said, yeah, I haven't even thought about a real estate thing yet. I just got to get this house cleaned out. And I said, well, if I can help with that, what I do in those cases, since you're already doing most of the work, I'll step in and help you for free. I don't care. What are you talking about, Brian? Well, one of the other things in my estates business is if I know that I have the real estate listing, because that's where the money is at anyway for my family, then I will step in and I will do the estate cleanout work for free. I have a whole cast and crew. I'll pay them because it's just a business expense for me. And we'll get the project done. We'll leave some of the furniture there to stage the house. We'll get the house sold. And then as soon as the house is sold, then we will get all the rest of the stuff out of the house. It's all taken care of. You don't have to make these trips to the dump because I like coming to the dump. I'll take the trips to the dump. Really? Yeah. And this metal stuff that you're just throwing away, I take to recycle to help me pay for my people. Really? Yeah. We do all of that. Wow. Didn't even know you existed. He said, but I'm kind of doing it. I said, that's good. Keep doing it on your own. It's okay. It's fine. But if I can help in any way, I'm here. And so one of the things is sending an email over to Scott's today, just saying, hey, it was fun to run into you at the dump. Congratulations on your retirement from All Risks Insurance and starting up your new business. And his charcuterie business is doing well. He was at Williston Manor for the whole month selling charcuterie boards and other things. And it worked out very well for him. So that's good because we need to be doing things that we have fun doing. And as he pointed out, he said, my wife does pretty well. So it's all good. It was time to make some changes. I just wasn't having fun anymore in the auto and home business. And of course, then I brought up my friend Len Dawson, who owns Big Insurance in Tecumseh. And I said, maybe part of it is just, maybe you want to work a day or 2 or 3 a week. And maybe you do want to look at a different way to be able to keep that business because you built it up. You know the clients that you had. Maybe you want to talk to him about just doing it for a day or 2 on his plan, which might be better than the plan that you were on. He said, I don't know. I said, I get it. But he's a friend of mine, and if you ever want to talk to him, I'm going to send you an email. And if you ever do want to do that, just to have a chat with him, it doesn't hurt to chat with somebody. Let me know. So that was the fun at the dump. We're standing there, and they're giving us the evil eye, the guys. And luckily, the dump was slow. If it was busy, we wouldn't have been able to have that conversation up there while we're dumping our stuff or other people's stuff. And so it was fun at the dump yesterday. Got a new client at the dump, a potential new client at the dump yesterday, and ran into somebody I knew from the past. So it's all good. And he's like, you weren't at All Risk for very long at all. I said, no, I had pissed Paul off. And he said, you too? I'm like, yeah, me too. I don't tend to necessarily work very well with Bosses that have, we want it done this way. It's like, yeah, but that's not what the client wants. I don't care what the client wants. If they want it that way, they can go someplace else. Okay, great. Maybe I need to go someplace else. Yeah, maybe you do. Okay, great. See you later, bye. Happened at Deerbrook, too. You can't do it. Okay, fine. But I think that that's the right thing to do. Well, maybe you should be doing it around here. Okay, fine. See you later, bye. And you get to this spot, which is a really good spot to be. Helping people. Doing the right thing. If you can, I think, if you can spend the rest of your life helping people, trying desperately to do the right thing, it's a good place to be. And I wish that on everybody. Have a great day. If you need any help with real estate, 519-995-6145. Bye-bye.